Anderson's literary masterpiece is called Winesburg, Ohio, and it's based on his hometown of Clyde. Clyde has a beautiful library, and not surprisingly, the works of Sherwood Anderson are proudly displayed on its shelves. But the community didn't always look so favorably on Anderson. In fact, when Winesburg, Ohio first hit the bookshelves in 1919, the librarian read the book, promptly removed it from the shelf, and burned it. Why?
Controversy and sex. First of all, many people thought that this was a book about them, about the people of Clyde. And secondly, there were many sexual issues that are covered in the stories in the book.
Are you recording this?
In a conservative society of the time, it was considered to be a provocative work. So it is unique because of its psychological approach to developing the characters.
It was a shock in that, yes, sexuality was a part of life there, psychological difficulties or psychological... I think what Sherwood Anderson did, the brilliant thing that he did with it that affected literature from then on, was that he portrayed small town people and a simple life as not so simple. You know, these were suddenly very complex people.
It was not a bestseller, we'll put it that way, but it was a critical success, and many writers really liked the book and found elements of style that they didn't find anywhere else, and found a voice they didn't find anywhere else.
Now that we know a little more about Sherwood Anderson, let's explore his hometown. Next stop, the Clyde Museum, just down the street. What used to be the Grace Episcopal Church is now the Clyde Museum. Not many small towns have their own museum, but Clyde has a lot to be proud of. Ralph Rogers is curator.
I've lived in Clyde for 80 years. Clyde has changed very little.
What's wrong? You want to open and see what's inside?
It's a nice, friendly, small town.
What's this?
Well, I've been a curator here since 1990. What brings me here every day? Because I enjoy history. We have several of Sherwood Anderson items in the museum here. We have most of these books, first edition books that he published in here. They're on loan from the library.
Thank you.
And we have pictures of his family. Well, I think people need to know about their history.
We can put these in here.
Throw away too much.
Yes, watch this.
This is a bicentennial plaque. It was put up in 2003, and it commemorates the life and works of Sherwood Anderson. This is a great way to honor and remember our best writers. But keeping the legacy alive through local historians is just invaluable. Now, not every town has a knowledgeable and engaging literary guide, but Clyde does have such a person.
Zoe, Daddy, laugh and smile.
For several years, Dorcas has led tours through Clyde. Many of the buildings that were mentioned in the book Winesburg, Ohio, can still be seen today. Dorcas was also largely responsible for getting the Sherwood Anderson plaque erected. Anderson's life took many turns. When he was younger, he didn't have any inclination to become a writer.
I do believe an interesting thing about it.
I don't know what's wrong.
Oh, honey, it'll go away.
Because he felt the pull of being a writer was so strong.
Toddlers and screaming are kind of like spring showers.
Was published.
Boom, they happen, they end quickly. Everything's okay.
Anderson's big contribution to literature in general was a much more organic form of the short story that made its way into Faulkner's stream of consciousness short stories and on into Hemingway, portraying the kinds of people and the kind of situations that he
He went out of his way not only to help people like Ernest Hemingway and William Faulkner,
Zoe, smile.
Bye.
Smile.